Hello my lovely friends, welcome to today's video. I want to say a very big thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I love you so much. God bless you. And if you are new on this my channel, please also do well to support me on this my channel. Subscribe to this channel, like this my video and share my video. On today's video, I will be teaching you how to draft this simple gown, and I'll be teaching you step by step in a way that you understand it. All you need to do is to fold your dress into two. Take your dress, you can use 3 yards to do that. If you're making very short gown, 3 yards is okay, 2.5 is okay to make it. And I fold my dress into four. Look at the inside one, and look at this side, the back, and look at the front part. So I fold everything together. I hope you understand it. After that, I take my tape to take my measurement. From the shoulder parts, I measure my waistline. I measure my waistline. My waistline is 20 inches and my hip line is 27 inches. 27 inches, all right. And my full length, this is my full length here. My full length is 40 inches. 40 plus my 2 inches sewing allowance, that makes it 42. I hope you understand it. Now let's get starting. Now from this, after taking this my full measurement, I will now divide my hip. I said I will be using my hip for it. My hip is 49. Now my hip is 49. 49 divided by 4. I divide into 4 because I folded my dress into 4. Now 49 divided by 4 is 12.5. Because I'm making it free gown, I need to add 1 inches. That 1 inches will stand as my sewing allowance. I'm okay with that 1 inches. You can add more than that, but normally that half inch, with that 1 inches is okay. I add 1 inches to this 2.5. What I get total is 13.5. So it's 13.5. I will use it from here up to this side. Now I take my tape from the tip here. I measure from this folding part here. I hope you see. From the folding part here, I measure my 13.5. I measured my 13.5 up to this place. Now I've measured it straight to the full length. I measured the 13 inches, 13.5 up to my full length. I hope you see the line here. These are my 13.5 from my shoulder, 13.5 to the full length. Now because I'm not going to be attaching zip on it, and unless if you want to open it from the two sides, maybe you want to open from the side so you can be able to walk. But if you don't want to open these two sides, what you do from this your full length, add 3 inches so that you can be able to walk well after making your dress. You add 3 inches on it at this full length here, this full length here. All right, don't add it any other place. Like I said, I hope you understand it. This line is my hip measurement. This line is my waist measurement. Now I go over to my shoulder measurement. Now I take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 inches. 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. I hope you see it. 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. This is my 8 inches. Now for me to get my armhole, you don't need to start taking tape to measure your armhole. Whatever you get from this your shoulder, that is what you use for your armhole. Now what I got is 8 inches. This is my 8 inches. This place stands as my armhole. I made straight line. I hope you get it. Don't measure your armhole again. Use your shoulder to get your armhole. Like I said, my hip is what I'll be using for this my straight walk. Now my armhole, my bust measurement is 42. 42 divided by 10. Sorry for that. 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. I always add half inches anytime I'm making any dress. I've said it in all my videos. Just to free the bust side, to give free allowance on it, I always add half inches. Like this one now. Like now, my bust here is 42. Is 42. Now, when I divide this 42 into 4, what I got is 10.5. I hope you get it. 10.5. Because I said in all my video, whatever I get from my bust, I always add half inches. Why? Because I want to free the bust area. So when I add half inches to this work, that makes it 11 inches. So it's 11 inches I'll be adding to this my bust area. Now this is my 11 inches here. My 11 inches plus 1 inches for my sewing allowance. That makes it 12 inches. I hope you get it. I hope you understand what I'm doing now. I added 1 inches for my sewing allowance. Now I come straight to my hip. I don't take anything again for my waist. It's my hip I'm using for this work. Now my hip now, everything is 13.5. Everything is 13.5. So what I will do now, I will connect it. I will connect from my bust to meet with my hip and straight to this tray I extend it to, so that I can be able to walk very well with my legs. Now I place my ruler on it. I place my ruler on my bust like this. This is my bust area. So connect it with my hip area here. Look at it. I connect it. I hope you are seeing my hand here. Alright. So for my bust, I connect it to meet with my hip. Meet with my hip. From the hip part, I connect the hip to meet with these 3 inches I extend it to, so that I can walk freely. Alright. So see it. So this is how to cut this simple gown. Very easy to draft. So I hope you see it very well. I hope you see it very well. I connect from this my hips to meet with this my full length. So I'll be cutting it from this side now. I will cut it to meet with my hip. Alright. And cut it to meet with my bust area. Now let me curve my bust. How to curve bust? Divide my armhole into 2. My armhole is 8. Just to get the curve, I divide it into 2. That give it 4. And for you to get better curve, from this place I divide it. Come in by half inches. Now I can now connect it with my hand. If you have fresh curve, you can use that to connect it. Alright. So I've connected it together. So with this drafting now, I can be able to cut my work. Alright. I hope you see it, how to draft this straight simple gown. This is how to draft it. You don't need to take any measurement from anything at all from your waist, because if you take anything from your waist, it will tight you. The fitting will come out there. But with this your hip, you want to give it your measure. The fitting is the hip and your bust. All right. Don't take anything from your waist here at all, because you are not putting any dart. You are not shaping it. Just straight gown. All right. No. So like I said, I'll be cutting it. After that, you cut it all the way to that side. And for the neck, you want to neck. You want the neck. This particular neck you're seeing, you saw there. The neck is 3.5. 3.5. This is the 3.5. 3.5 by 4 inches. All right, 3.5 by 4 inches. Please watch my video on how to cut different types of neckline. I made video of it. So for you to get perfect work, just make in case you don't have a French cuff, make this line like this. Make it 4 corner and use your tape and measure 1 inches from the host there and curve it. All right, that makes it easier for you to do. All right, this particular plate is for the front. For the neck, for the back neck depth is 2 inches. 2 inches. Also do what I did in the front. At the front part, 2 inches. I connect it. I measure 1 inches up like that and curve it. All right. You see what I did here? This one is for the back neck, and this one is for the front neck depth. All right. I hope you see it. It's very, very easy. On this my shoulder here, concerning shoulder slopes, I don't normally remove shoulder slope in all my dress. If you have been following my stitching, I don't remove it. Why? Is because I've done that several times. I don't see the reason why removing shoulder slope. But in case if you want to remove shoulder slope, like this, my shoulder here from here to here is 8 inches. All right. If you are removing shoulder slope 1 inches, make sure you add that 1 inches at this side. All right. Because if you minus 1 or half from your armhole, that means you have short your armhole after making your dress to tight your hand. So that is for whatever you remove here as your shoulder slope like this, This is how to do the shoulder slope. In case you want to remove shoulder slope, this is how to remove it. You can remove one, you can remove half inches, but whatever you remove from this upper side, please add this at the down part and connect everything together. All right, please don't just cut it and leave it like that. After making your dress, it will tight you. So this is how to draft this simple gown, this simple straight gown. So this is the neck. I'll be cutting from this neck here and cut here, cut the armhole here, and cut follow the cutting from my armhole, follow the cutting. I will cut it straight to my hip, and from my hip I follow it straight to the full length. Please always add this 3 inches so that you can be able to walk very well. All right, add 3 inches. But if you don't, if you don't want to add this 3 inches, that means that after sewing your dress, you have to open. You have to open side somewhere here. Open up to 5 inches from the down part. Open up to 5 inches. And in case if you don't want to add this thing here, all right, you open it for the two sides. Open for this side and this other side, so I can be able to move your legs very properly. All right. So I hope you see how to draft this work, and I will use paper now to draft it again and cut it for you to see. All right. So see the way let me cut it from paper. I cut it from the paper. Like I say, you will add the 3 inches, just the way I draft it on that book, on the fabric. That is how I draft it on this paper here. So the same thing, in case if you want to cut yours, this is how to do that. So this is how to cut it. You cut the back part first and cut the front part. When you are cutting, be careful. Try and remove the front part first and cut it, so that you will not cut, because you won't make mistake and cut both the front and back together. Remember, it's different neckline. So this is how, the way I draft it on the main fabric, that is how it is on the paper too. From this hip here, this place stand as my waist. This place stand as my bust. One here stand as my hip. One here stand at my full length. For my full length, I extend it to 3 inches. For my hip, for my bust, I connect straight to my for my hip. From the hip, I connect it straight to the 3 I extend it to. All right. So this is how to draft the dress and this simple gown. Cut it. Give it a try. All you need to do after you might have cut it, you use bias, cut bias to pipe the neck. And I've made video on how to cut different type of sleeve. I've made different type of sleeve video. Please go to my video and watch it. I had the video already there. I've made it already. Watch the video and you see how to cut sleeve. All right. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. And to sew it, just that 1 inches I added, that same 1 inches, follow the 1 inches and sew it straight down. You don't shape it, just follow the 1 inches. Make sure that it's that 1 inches you're sewing, sew the half inches straight down. That is how to sew. It's very, very easy. All they need to do, just draft it like that, and just turn it like this. Let me show you again. Turn it. I like teaching my work so that everyone will get it right. Just turn it like this. Turn it like this. You see what I mean? Turn it like this. Come to this place. Use bias to turn the neck. After turning the neck, you face your sleeve. Use your 1 inches. Sew the 1 inches. Sew the 1 inches straight down, and come here. Sew the 1 inches also. Sew the 1 inches up to the full length, and come to the down. Fold the down part. In case if you don't want to extend it with anything at all, when you come to this place, in case you don't want to extend with that 3 inches I extend it to, just follow the hip, cut it straight down. Make sure you open up to 5 inches so that you can be able to walk very well, move your legs very freely. I hope you understand this work. Thank you for taking your time also to once again to watch this my video. And if you have not subscribed, do me well to subscribe on this my channel. Support your girl by subscribing on this my channel. God bless you. I love you. Bye bye. Thank you.